A river runs through the valley of the Hocking Hills, linking the artist colonies along the way. The anchors of these colonies have emerged from the commitments by several families whose roots run as deep in the cultural life of our communities as the forests that surround us. Their home studios dot the wooded slopes of the Hocking Hills, acting as birthing centers for nature-inspired art that has earned many of them national and international followings. Along with a rich store of galleries, museums, and cultural centers displaying their work, these artisans keep the region's rich cultural and artistic heritage alive and beckon for upcoming generations of artists to join their ranks. This documentary celebrates the stories of a handful of those treasured artisans and art patrons, the driving forces behind our proud heritage. Whether inspired by nature or supplied by its bounty, the artists who work in the Hocking Hills include such local legends as potter and community activist Bobby Bishop, who with her husband Bruce founded Lilyfest, an annual art and garden festival located on their ridgetop setting in the Hocking Hills. Elbert Mercer, formerly a glass designer for Anchor Hocking, and in later life a fine painter of landscapes and nature. A conversation with Barbara Hunsinger at the Decorative Arts Center of Ohio tells the story of the Lancaster Festival. Barbara, along with Eleanor Hood and Ray Wilkes, launched the 11-day music and fine arts extravaganza that dots the landscape of historic Lancaster as it passes its 20th year anniversary. Painter Lucy Shaw, who recalls entertaining her mother's piano students with painting and drawing at the site of the historic home that is now the Bowen House, Community Arts and Education Center and Welcome Center for visitors along the Hocking Hills Artisan Trails. Woodcarver Ora Anderson, who along with his wife and artist Harriet, saved the historic dairy barn and helped restore it to become a community arts center in Athens. Internationally known quilter Nancy Crow, who takes her inspiration from the horizontals and verticals in the trees that grace her rural valley landscape. David and Roberta Baird, whose lives totally merge with their art as jewelry makers and co-founders of the Foothills School of American Crafts. And David Hostetler, sculptor, who finds a woman in every tree on his farm near Athens. This century-old heritage continues in the region's younger generations. We celebrate the lives and the work of all those patriarchs and matriarchs, as well as those continuing the tradition as co-operators in Art of the Hocking Hills, an online and published trail guide to the artists, cultural centers, galleries, and natural amenities in the region. The next generation of artists, too numerous to name individually here, make their homes and livelihoods in these hills, along the connecting river and in the forests, and their work reflects the local beauty and culture documented in the guide. We invite you to escape to the Hocking Hills and nurture your creative spirit.